Alrighty, so welcome back again to another reading. We have The Fruits We Eat by Gail Gibbons. So last time we read Flowers by Gail Gibbons, and now this is our fruits, The Fruits That We Eat by Gail Gibbons. And this is how our story begins. It says, look at the many kinds of fruits. We eat parts of a fruit or the entire fruit. So here we see all these people. They're at the grocery store, there's supermarkets, and they're buying all these fruits. What kind of fruits do we see? Ooh, we see oranges, nice. We see pears. There's a sign there that says apples, peaches. Ooh, I see a section where it says berries. So then these are all the types of fruits, and they grow over and over again throughout many seasons. And then we have annual fruits, which say that grow for only certain seasons, and then they must be planted again. So usually fruits have a fleshy texture. Okay, so that's true. So there's some fruits that are seasonal. That means that there's only those fruits are only going to grow during those seasons or during those months. And then there's fruits that are all year round, that you're going to find them all throughout 12 seasons, 12 months, okay? So let's see what comes next. Ooh, my plate. It says, fruits taste good. They help keep our bodies healthy and strong. Yeah, look at all those fruits that those people are eating. Ooh, there's so many different colors. I see blue, I see purple, I see red, green, yellow, orange. Ooh, beautiful colors. So recommendations for eating a well-balanced diet on a day-to-day basis. So that we have a little plate on the side that says that you should have this much portions of fruit, this portions of vegetables, grains, and proteins, right? So we know that all of these things are so healthy for us. Fruits are eaten in different ways, and that we can see. Ooh, look at that. So we see how these people are eating their fruits, right? They're eating it in different ways. So we see the little boy that's eating the banana, right? And then we see the other ones. We see the mommy and the grandma that are drinking the fruit, right? Like an orange juice, apple juice. You could drink the fruit juice. Then we see how another, what is it? The mom and the dad, they're eating their berries and their cereals, ooh, or oatmeals. I like to eat it like that. This mommy, another mommy, is making a cranberry sauce. Ooh, so she's cooking them. All right, so those are the different ways that we can eat our fruits. Botanists group fruits according to the types of vegetations they grow on. Okay, so this is a type. Remember, we said botanists are scientists that are grouping, right? They're scientists who study plants. And so these botanists, these scientists, they are going to group the fruits according to how they're growing. So we have plant bushes, vines, and trees. So you can see on one side the plants, right? Strawberries they grow on the plants. Blueberries they grow on a plant, but they're called bushes. Then we have vines. And in those you have cantaloupes, grapes. And then on the other side, you see trees, and you have like the apple trees, you have pear trees, you have peach trees, and you have orange trees, right? So it says many fruits taste sweet, others can taste a little tart. Let's see what comes next. So you see all those different plants. Berries are small fruits. They can be soft or hard. Some berries taste sweet, others taste tart. Plants and bushes. Okay, so we have wild strawberries are much smaller than cultivated strawberries. And then it says almost all berries that we eat are cultivated. That means people grow and care for them until it's time to pick them up and eat them, right? Then we have the parts of a strawberry. Strawberries are the only fruit that has seeds on the outside. And this is something that we spoke about it before. We spoke about when we were talking about seeds, that our fruits and vegetables have seeds. Most of them are on the inside, but the strawberries seeds are on the outside. Then we also have bushes. Wild raspberries and wild blackberries are small. They grow on small bushes with thorns called brambles. And then they have cultivated blueberries, blackberries. They have cultivated raspberries, and then the parts of a raspberry. So it says, you can see the little part, the raspberry, the seeds are right there. So each little part of the raspberry contains a seed. So there's seeds. We're actually eating the seeds too. Other berries grow on bushes. Some of them are made up of clusters of small, smooth skin, ball-like shaped called drupelets, just like the blackberries and the raspberries. And then wild berries are small. Blueberries are small. Most of them grow on bushes that are low on the ground. Cultivated blueberries are large and they grow on tall bushes. And then we have the parts of a blueberry. So we have the skin of the blueberry, we have the stem, and the seeds are the inside of the blueberry. There's also cranberries, right? So for example, like I said, many berries we eat are smooth. Pineapples, ooh, look at these. These are pineapples. They are large and thorny members of the berry family. Whoa, I didn't know that. Pineapples were part of the berry family. Once spiky outsides are cut off, the sweet, juicy pineapple fruits can be eaten. Whoa. All right, let's see. Then we have the banana plant. Ooh, look at that banana plant. Bananas are sweet and full of nutrition. A banana plant is an annual that grows quickly and produces only one crop in its lifetime. So we see the banana, we have the skin, the stem, and then the inside, right? And we also said that when you cut the banana, you see the little seeds inside. We're eating them too. Vine fruits. Melons grow on vines that creep along the ground. They taste sweet and are annual too. So these are things that we will see throughout the year, okay? These are fruits that we're always going to see. Grapes grow on grapevines in clusters. Many grapes are round and other are oval in shape. Some grapes taste sweet, others taste tart. Ooh, look at all those different kinds of grapes. And the part of the grapes too, we have the stem, the vine, the seeds are on the inside as well. Grapes need a lot of support to keep the heavy clusters of grapes from touching the ground. So look at all these, right? They're what are they doing? They see that the grapes are ready, and now they're taking them, they're picking them up so they could be sold in the supermarkets or in the little mini markets. Then we have fruit trees. Throughout an apple growing season, the apples in the orchard have grown bigger. When the apples ripen, it's harvest time, and these are all the apples that we have. We have a Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, a Macintosh. And then these apples taste sweet. And then we also have the seeds on the inside. Pears are very sweet and juicy when they are ripe, and this is the pear tree. And then we have different types of trees, different types of pears too. And that's the part of a pear. Then we have cherries. Cherries are a small fruit. Many taste sweet, others taste tart. They are picked when they ripen and are colorful. So we have all of these. We have Bing cherries. And then we have these red cherries, Royal Anne cherries. Those all taste good. Peaches are juicy and sweet. The skin of a peach is fuzzy. The same thing, it shows you a little picture of the parts of a peach. And you see the inside, it has the pit, right? But that's the seed. It's called the pit. On a cherry, it's also called a pit, but the cherry one is smaller. And then the peach one is bigger. So let's see, what else do we see? These trees grow tart citrus fruits. Lemons and limes are harvested when they become ripe. So now these are lemon and lime trees. Ooh. Those are my favorite too. I love lemons and limes. Other citrus trees grow juicy orange and grapefruits. Juicy oranges and grapefruits. Oranges taste sweet. Some grapefruits taste sweet and others taste tart. So I remember in school we would always get a little bit of grapefruit, right? We would always have one of our teachers sharing her grapefruit with us all the time. And we would love the grapefruits. So there we have the grapefruit trees and the orange trees. Fruits are grown in different climates. There are seasonal climates and there are warm climates. So that's what we see. So seasonal, remember I said that they only grow in a certain period of time for that season. Sometimes there's some fruits that just grow in the fall. There's some fruits that are just in the winter. Some fruits that are just in the springtime. Some that are just in the summertime. Okay? And then some are just in the warm weather. Many people enjoy growing their own fruits. They must choose the fruits that they grow in the climates where they live. Most of the fruits we eat are grown on large industrial farms. That's where we see how they're growing them. They plant the seed and they're taking care of it, giving it a lot of water, sun, air, right? And then these are all the other places like the farms. Sometimes you'll go to the farms and you'll pick out some fruits. During harvesting, the fruits must be handled carefully. On large fruit farms, many people do harvesting. There are so many fruits. So we see all of these fruits. We have harvesting strawberries, cranberries, bananas, grapes, apples. The fruits will be sorted and washed, so some will be packed whole. The rest will go to different fruit processing centers. So that's what we were talking about before. They're going to get picked up and then they're going to be sorted out and packed to different supermarkets. The fresh fruits and the processed foods are shipped and delivered to stores near and far away. Most people buy fresh fruits and fresh products in store. The fruits displays are so colorful. So this is at a supermarket when you go. Look, there's a lot of fresh fruit. Then you also have frozen fruits, canned fruits, but they're all being sold at these different places. And then these are other fruits that we eat. We eat avocados, plants, mangoes, papayas, kiwis, dates, apricots, star fruits, pomegranate, olives, figs, tangerines. Ooh. Fruits, fruits, fruits. These are all the fruits. Many fruits we eat are seedless. Over time, different fruits were altered and changed to become seedless. Most fruits are harvested by hand. And then we have watermelons contains 92% of water. Raisins are just dried grapes. So when we're eating raisins, we're actually eating grapes because they're just dried fruit. And the coconut is classified as a fruit. A tomato is classified as a fruit vegetable. Okay? And then that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it. It was very nice. And then I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful weekend.